Hey guys, how's it going? I'm not a model, but at least that's what I think. But then again, I'm not your typical musician either. When I got asked to walk and perform for Sebastian by Wella on the Runway show, I said yes, before I even know what I got myself into. I've played some really wild gigs over the years, but this is a whole nother level. How did I end up getting booked for a fashion show gig in Malta? You know, I have a reputation in playing the guitar, first of all. So one of the producers for the show is an acquaintance of mine, and probably show all my portfolio. I'm literally everywhere on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and I'm not afraid to show my work. So they like my vibe. And so yeah, they hired me. The moral of the story is not be afraid to show your work. What was it like being briefed by the stylist and thrown into rehearsal? These hairstylists, they are literally the top hairstylists in the world. 5 of us, we were the performers slash models. Basically, Sebastian team, it was I think 5 or 6 of them. They came in, we said hi. They were just like looking at the hair of all of our hair. What can they do? Obviously, they are really creative people. We pretty much went into rehearsal like immediately. We were just like, okay, walk here now, do this, do that. There's no time to waste. The show is the following day. We did it a lot of times. Just rehearse, and the choreographer gave us notes, and then we just, you know, change it again and do it again and do it again. Yeah, that's basically it, really. Life of a performer. How did I balance performing and modeling during prep and rehearsal? So prior to Malta, I worked with the choreographer. Just asked me to, you know, record it and see what I can do with it. All the parts was created by me. I had everything planned and laid out because he's a dancer. He divided everything into 8s. In this part, you gotta do this. In this 8, you gotta do this. But I was counting it in phrases. By this phrase, I'm gonna be there. By this phrase, I'm gonna be here, kind of thing. So my plan didn't really work. I haven't worn my heels yet. I still need to know where to walk and how to actually play and walk at the same time. That was something that I felt like no one understood me. And now I need to change everything. So I kind of have to, you know, do it on the fly. And there was this part where I tapped. They wanted me to go backwards whilst the dancers would come in front of me. If I knew the parts beforehand, I would have made it easier. How did the people react when I start shredding on the guitar at the rehearsals and Soundcheck? Everyone on the team was really excited to hear me play. I hope I don't disappoint anyone. And that's what I was thinking. During the rehearsal, when we were actually plugged in, everyone was really excited. They were really nice to me as well. The stage was longer than I expected, actually. The runway was long. How am I gonna walk that fast and that big step and shred and tap at the same time in heels? I was kind of like, how am I gonna do that? Like during the full show run-throughs. We need to nail it because we only had maybe 2 or 3 times to kind of nail it. I only got the heels to practice on the day, so there was this part in the reprise. I was leading the models, and at some point all of us turned back and walk back to our stations. I tried kind of turning the other way, like a clockwise. It didn't work. Little things like that kind of throws you off at times. What really went down on the runway, and did I really pull it off? So it was a really cool show. I gotta say, guys really had such cool ideas. Honestly, I personally have never went to professional runway shows before. This is my first time watching and being in it as well. Their idea was they introduced the models and creatives one by one. The painter comes out first, he does something, DJ comes out looking cool with the tats. I come out, join in the party, and then I play the guitar. And then the dancers join us from the crowd, and then all of us kind of perform together. My hairstyle was straight, like super straight and slick hair with this little thing here. So basically it goes on my hair, kind of frames my face really nicely. After doing the first part, like first act, the hairstylist comes out, make changes on our hair. Some guys got their hair kind of trimmed, but mine, they wanted to tie my hair back and then make it into a long, literally a stick that wouldn't move. It wasn't enough time to kind of make it, but it was still a really nice slick back. That was my hair for the rest of the night. cool. I got styled by one of the guys named Shay. When the other people was doing my hair, I had to make it perfect for the boss, and obviously Shay is the boss. I think Shay styled Lady Gaga's hair during Coachella. How did the after party set come together? And what was it like performing there? I was hired just to do the modeling, the runway thing. The Wella team said, you know, since you're there, why not sing some songs? They wanted me to play some covers, and I asked them if I can play my songs because it's quite danceable. So amazingly, they said yes. Honestly, I'm a perfectionist. I wish I had my own sound guy to help me. I wish I had my pedalboard at the front end of the runway rather than at the back. You know, that's something to learn for next time. But other than that, I'm really proud of what I did. I've never sung opera to Von Dutch to people before, but I still made it happen. So I'm actually quite proud of what I did. I hope I can, you know, do more of this kind of thing.
Don't you wish to sign out, get out, turn off the noise? Don't you wanna give up, go out, get out the house? I just wanna live in the moment, listen to sounds. I wanna turn it, turn it, turn it. I don't open up easily, but I'm trying. My words don't come easily, and I'm partying. And I just need some time to let my true self fly.
Did I ever feel out of place surrounded by pro models, and how did I handle it? When I got on the flight had so many models. They were tall, their legs were long, they had certain kind of style. Then you have me, a little shorty, still a bit awkward and clumsy. Honestly, I didn't really feel out of place. They hired me to play the guitar. I think it's safe to say I have quite a thick skull. I don't really care what people say that much anyway. At the same time, people don't say anything about you anyway. They're just caring about themselves. There was one incident. The stylist took me up into a room to take some pictures. Those pictures are for some campaign. It's to showcase the art. I just went with it, really. One of the hairstylists said she looks great when she moves, so it was really encouraging, and I didn't expect to like actually professionally model, but I guess you can call me a professional model now. Anyway, what did I learn from the whole experience? Would I do it all again? Anything goes. Just be confident. Just be confident in what you're doing. When you're watering your lawn, the butterflies will come. I've never watched like a professional fashion show, let alone walk in it. At some point before the show, I was just thinking, this is crazy. I'm actually walking with the professional models. How crazy and absurd that was. You're only as good as your last performance. Feel free to hire me as a model or play in your show. I'd love to do that all over again. At the end of the show, like the after party of the after party, where the DJs were playing, still had my hair. Basically, people that attend this event, they are hairstylists from, you know, all over the world. They are probably part of the Wella family. Everyone adored that Sebastian team. They just came up to me like, oh my goodness, how did they do your hair? And then they were like, can I touch? Did they actually cut your hair? And they were sort of like freaking out. How did he made it happen? And this is how he made it happen. I don't know if I'm allowed. I didn't sign any NDAs, so I think I'm fine.